この混沌とした令和のインターネットを照らす一筋の光。なんだっけ忘れた。まあいいや。よし。最初隠しとこう。カメラ。出そう。続きやるんだけど、忘れちゃったんだよな、もうこれ。どういうストーリーだったか。そうそう、これはあったの覚えてるよ。なんか、で、オッケー、多分もう顔が出ないから。うん。瞬きすると、オッケー。オッケーって次に進む。
Try
So if he's
closing
ever
your
in
eyes.
pain, all he needs to do is
Might
press
help
that
you
red
remember.
button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know
リチャー
my
ドがお
wife
父
would
さん
normally
で、
want to thank you
お母さん
herself.
が、
No,
なん
I
か
understand
忘れ
it.
たけ
It's
ど、
mother's the
リ
hardest,
チャー
this
ドがお
sort
父
of
さん
thing.
とりあえず。
Thank you
で、なん
for
か主人公
understanding.
が
It's been
病気になって、なん
It's been a
か
rough one.
生きられなくなったみたいな感じだったような気がすんだよな。で、だんだん世界おかしくなって。薬物押しちゃった。薬物ボタン押しちゃった。これ瞬きしたら次の画面いっちゃうやつ。でもいいんじゃないか、これ。特になんもないよな。はい。もう感度いいな、これ、今日。これ痛みを表してんな、これ。ご飯はボタン。
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad
超忘れ
turn
た
here.
もったいね
Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now.
ゲームマウスしか使わないのかマウスの目し
I
か使わないの
understand you have
じ
a
ゃあ
business to
キーボー
run.
ドも特にい
It's
ら
a
ない
very cliche thing to say to me in a
誰と
time
電
like
話お
this.
父さんが誰かと電話してんのか
Okay. Well, then I guess all I can
こ
say
こ見
is
たわなん
screw
か
you too.
ここ見た
I said screw you too.
Screw you too
Yeah.
Fuck
man,
you
That's all I got.
出るこれあれだね彼女っぽい女からの
Hey, this
そうそう
isn't funny,
クロエか
you know? What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know,
病気だったんだよ
I
っ
know
て
you're
打ち明けたのか
because if you were really sick, like actually sick,
ス
you'd
ル
have
ー
told
しないよ
me.
スルーしない目が痛い
I happen to actually know about this stuff.
連絡する
So the fact that you are faking, just so you don't have to...
切っちゃったこれちょっと耐久してみる何も起きないかあれなんか喋ってる無言で喋ってる喋ってなかった喋ってたまた来ちゃった誰お
I
父さん
remember
か
when you were just 4 years old.
苦しん
Mom
で
was
いた
going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the
この曲か
keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were.
なんかそんな
Once
シーンあ
she
ったな
heard that, well, it was like you
な
brought
んか
her
エイ
right
ムを合わ
back
せる
to
や
me.
つ
So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing
目を
your
閉じ
eyes.
て
See if you can remember.
あんま顔動かさない方がいいなやっぱ
Is that? That's my bass.
あったあ
How
っ
did
たあ
you
っ
figure out how
た
to play that?
こんなことあったわあれなんか繋がれているこれそうそうエイムを合わせるやつ母ちゃんちょっとやつれたなんか目にシワが
Keep playing B. She's listening.
仰せのままにこれちょっときついこれ痛いもう本当に目痛い痛っ涙出てきたもんこんなまばたき我慢すんのしんどいんだないやこっちで これも押すじゃん。なんか収まるね、押すと。なんなんだこれ、痛みを視覚化してる。あれなんかいる。猫。こいつあれじゃん。なんか、ちょっと前に飼ってたやつじゃん。飼ってたっていうか預かってたやつじゃん。絶対しない、瞬き。絶対しない。あ、やばい。あ、もうしてる。もうしてる。2回した。
Doing now. She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy.
素早く瞬きすれば、なんかセーフな時あるな。
Show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
もう目痛すぎる本当に。あ、もうこのゲームダメでしょ。ゲームとしてダメでしょ、こんな目痛くなったら。クロエ助けて。あれ目閉じてんだけど。
She hasn't been over.
オッケーオッケー
She didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's
よくわかんないこれ。
And you're
何を
just
するべきか
letting that be?
わからないなま
I
だ。
don't know her step. You know how Benny
あ、なん
is.
か
She
暗
lost
闇
her
になんかあ
mother
ったな
a
今
year
一瞬。
ago. You knew that, right?
一瞬目みたいなのあったよね。
No, but what does that have to do with?
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm
何
calling
の
now.
話してんの。
Honey,
ちょっと追えなかった。あ、もうやばい。ボタンを押さないとやばいってこれ。あ、なんか黒絵みたいな声しない？もう痛い目がもう無理。これ一般人は我慢できんこれ。
You're an idiot.
あ、黒絵来た。最初男かと思ってたけど。あれ？何これ？精神的痛み？ね、黒絵によって癒された的な
You do realize this is really nothing special to me.
星座を
I've
作ろう。
seen this all before.
今のうちに瞬きしとこう。
I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day. And
話の内容
how
覚えてるの？
I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that.
いいって
Hey,
つって。
what are you looking at?
ごめん
Don't。look up there.
Yeah.
Look at me.
でも上が
I'm talking to you.
でも上が
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see
消えちゃっ
what
た
it
星
is.
座。
So
ずっといい
maybe
を書いてたのに
if you close your eyes,
目を閉
I
じて
can give it
これを
to you
渡したら
and
出
I'm
ていくか
gonna
ら
leave.
本当に目閉じるじゃん。
Close your eyes now,
Okay.
okay?
OK。閉じてみようじゃあ本当に。もう出てたね。読もう。あなたは私の初恋。いや、ネタバレしてたやん今開ける前に。ラブクロエ。ああ、いた。もう無理本当に。激痛目が。あ、カーソルめっちゃ遅くなってる。なんだこれ。ピアノ音が聞こえる。カーソルめっちゃ遅くなってたけど。
It's something new I'm working on.
so you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
クロエもう家に入ってくるぐらいの仲
I
になっ
love
てた。
everything you do.
What do you like
や
about
ばい
it?
ストーリー全然置いてね
Not this old trap.
Go on.
なんかあれだよね。一回大人編みたいになって、
Well, it made me
で、
feel
お前
like
ちゃんと思い出せって、
Like,
ボート乗りの獣人に
like
言われ
if
て、
the unspeakable darkness
子供
I'm
時代の
carrying can be so
やつ
well
を、子供時代の
expressed.
記憶を遡ってる。
Maybe it's not so unspeakable.
Yeah.
Nailed it, didn't I?
yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
声が老けた一気に、お母さん。ボタン。あれ？薬飲めない。もう薬飲めないんですか？やばい。えぐいことになってる。減らないボタン押しても。食べられないし、飲めないし、薬飲めないし。ピアノも無理。ピアノ。カーソルが雑魚になってる。 雑魚になってんだけど。
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show
なに
me
なになに
anymore.
広い。
No, Richard, it's like I can't
本
breathe.
当に息ができないの。あ、もうちょっとまた来ちゃった。超大事な場面で。
You know,
Oh,
for a
what
while
the
now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough
なんだ
storyteller.
雄弁な語り手って言
If
っ
I
てた
just
じゃん。
don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand
いいこと
enough
言うね。
stories.
壮大な言葉を知らないと壮大な物語が
Grand
作れない。
words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
海で
I'm just going to
も
tell
ったいない。ありものは取っといた方がいい。
her. Watch for her now.
門番。
I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms
出てくる
depending on the
魂。
soul I bring her.
俺のことによって
But once you
門番の
see
姿が変わる。
You'll know.
見ればわかる。
Believe me. I should go get ready.
準備。瞬きしとこ
Don't worry. We got this.
う。瞬き予告音欲しい、本当に。急に来て、ちょうど瞬きのタイミング噛み合うと、そのシーンスキップしちゃうんだよ。待ってればいい。お使いします。あなたにお使いしますのポーズしてるけど。え？あれ？猫、目ついてる。なんかこれ、
There she is.
あの猫かと思ったけど、
Wish me luck.
飼うことになったか忘れたけど、一時期飼ってたやつ。
Before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
あれ？メトロノーム振り切れてる。どういうこと？どういうこと？瞬きしたらどうなんのこれ。します。え？してよかった？
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
クロエ
It's really so
じゃなかった。エルだ
imaginative.
った。
And the
お母さん
person
だっ
you
た。
wrote about is such an interesting and intense
あれ？
guy.
思ってもないこと言ってないこの人。
My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is
こ
about
っ
the
ちの方がいい
man
よっ
I've
て。
known for 11 years now.
あ、私タイムちょっと
It's
潤しとこ
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn
う。はい
was
はい
born
はい。
into an
あ、
ordinary
また振り
home
切れてる。
to an ordinary mother and father.
あ、ちょっと
In a
ほん
small
と普通にしちゃ
town
った。
by the sea.
ちょっと待って、おい。
His mother was a composer, or
あいつが語ってた
at
やつ
least
さ。
that's what she dreamed she'd be.
もう痛い目が。
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
あ、母親が書いた内容そのまま喋ってなんか
When he
ちょ
was
っと目が
just
痛い。次
11.
いやもう本当に痛い。
He got sick.
あ、てか我慢するの自体が無理じゃん、これ考えたら。
An entire year.
質のいい瞬きを一回し
And
ろっ
in
て。
that year, he began to worry that
質のい
he
い
hadn't
瞬きしま
lived
す。
enough.
So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live. Which
質
only
のいい
made him
瞬きしま
forget
す。
the great life
Life he already had. How he had filled a new hope.
あ、ちょっと質悪い、質悪い。
joy and promise.
あ、ちょっと質悪い、質が悪い、質が
He
悪い
met。a girl, his neighbor,
あれ
who
なんか
felt all
モ
alone
ンター
in
ジ
the
ュ
world
し
and
て
made
て
her
いいね。
feel okay again. And how, even when he
あ、
was
で
sick,
構図が一緒なん
he
かなん
still
か
gave his parents
猫が
hope.
横にいて語り手が一
How
人い
he
て
reminded
猫いたもんね
Exactly
ほ
who
ら
they were. After they had
almost
本当の
forgotten.
姿を思い出させたのだ
So when he was going to go,
go,
あやばいやばいやばい
he was okay.
あれ針なくなった
Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
このままの姿で
She accepts.
受け入れた
Close your eyes now.
目を閉じていて
Keep them closed. She's gonna let
早かっ
you.
た
Smiling like that.
There must be somewhere that he likes.
Before your eyes. ちょっと本当に申し訳ない。このゲームに本当に申し訳ない。このゲームに俺ぶっ殺されるかも。ぶっ殺された方がいいわこれ。全然覚えてない。全然ちょっと実感が。ちょっと待って、整理。生まれ死ぬまでの物語をなんか猫に喋ったら受け入れたらどうなるんだ。何を示してるの。ちょっとダメだ、もう俺ダメだ。てかあとボリュームこんぐらいだったら通してやれたね。前回相当前だけどやったの。もう一月以上前。いつだったっけな。まあいいや、そんなことはいいわ。いや笑ってるように見える。なんか序盤にも同じような会話見たような笑ってるように見える天国に行けたのよみたいな。序盤にも話してたような序盤の会話を回収したんかな。 お母さんの曲？あ、違うかな。普通に劇中で流れたやつかな、この曲は。あ、これスタッフがアルファベットの小順で並んでるそうだから、今どの段階か分かるね。CJMS。分かんないな。おのおのの列がなんだろう、別順っていうか、おのおのの列で別管理してるのか。この BGM すごい聞き覚えがある。ごめん、Thank you なんて Thank you for playing って言われる資格俺にはないんだ。すまない。なんだ、あ、違った。なんか労働中のマークだった。これちょっとやばいな。これちょっとやばいかもな。ちょっとやばいな。魂釣りで、まあ、物語始まります。ボートの獣人が猫に今からお前紹介するよって言います。で、この2の多分こっから過去を回想するエピソード、お前のこと話してくれよって獣人に言われたから回想するエピソード入ります。その内容をちゃんと覚えてなきゃまずかったのかな。過去に何があったか。やばいな。これもう一回やるか。これちょっとやろうかな。ちょっと続けようかな。まだ続けるというか、最初ちょっと見てみて、また出てるやんこれ。あれか、画面を配信上の画面を切ればいいんか。はい。ちょっと設定しよう。枠が緑色のままになるように。あれ調整が終わんない。音だけ聞こえてると思うけど。設定してる。よし。瞬きのゲーム知ってる。絶対なんか見落としがね、ひどかったんだと思う。瞬きのゲームです。ゲームが、これあれか。テキスト送りも瞬きか、今。わかる。 その気持ちすげえわかる。はいはいはい。メトロノームがあるときに瞬きをすると映ります。それこれフェンミンもちゃんと瞬きしてんのかな。瞬きし続けてください。はい。感度いいな今日。100発100中。あれ？
That's mine.
これはなんとなく覚えてる。
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got
手
no
も足も
mouth
ない
to
んだよ
speak
ね。
with,
確か。名前もなくて。
hands
鼻
to
もない
shake
の。
with, nose
だ
to
るまみ
look
たいなや
down
つ。
with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand.
瞬きの天才だなって言われるやつじゃんこれ。
Ooh, well look at that.
合ってる。
You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just
な
sometimes
んで
get a
この
sort
字
of a
直感の直の字なんだこれ。
what's a better word? Notion?
ちょっと水飲もう。
Ah. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. You see that tower out there?
と
Big, scary one? That's where I'm
Okay.
taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
あ、街で居場所もらえる
If she ain't,
ってあれかな。
I eat seagull for dinner.
もう一
again.
回生を受けるみたいなそういう意味かな。
Well, we don't have to worry about that because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
おカモメが騒いでる。
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You
元
had your
元
chance.
人間
It
ら
was
しき。
my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers.
あ、言葉は勉強してんのね。
I got some words
なるほど
for
ね
you.。
だからさっき雄大な言葉を持っていないと雄大な物語は語れないって言ってた。合ってるから。そんなこと言ってたよね。
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
そうそう。ここまで
I
は
want
覚
to
えて
see
る。
exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to
とどまる
stay,
ことはできない。
alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you
あ、
blink,
瞬きは
I'm gonna send you
せざる
back.
を得ないから
Don't be afraid.
進まざるを
Don't
得ない。
try to fight.
時間を進めざるを得ないっていう。
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a
瞬
matter of
き
time.
のなんていうんだろう。しなきゃいけなさと
I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am.
時間の
But I'll have to ask you to have some
なんて
respect
いう
for the
の
process.
戻らなさ
here.
っていうか時間も止められないし瞬きも止められないよって
There
いう
is a dry eye in the house. Two of them. And
超
they
我慢
belong
し
to
てる
this guy, right here.
乾燥した目が
No,
2つあるで
really,
しょ
man. I need
絶対しない
you to blink.
絶対しない絶対瞬きしないきつくなってきた
If I were your eyes, I'd just be pissed at this point. This has got to be
痛くな
a
ってきた
bigger
な
betrayal than that time you stared directly at the sun.
ちょっときついもうきついきつい
Ooh, look. He's going for a world record.
あ無理無理無理もう無理もう無理もう無理もう
Just try to enjoy it this
今
time.
度はせいぜい楽しむんだな今度は2プレイ目っていう意味じゃなくて普通に2度目のせいよっていうか過去に浸ってくれっていう意味なのかどっちかな最初も言ってたかなこんなことちょっと今目痛すぎるからちょっと今目を揉んでるあー目薬しようかないや一旦目薬しようかな前もやったんだよこれ目薬がいるわって言って痛いんだわこれマジであー効く痛え超痛えいった目薬思うんだけどなんか目薬自体になんかいい成分入ってるんじゃなくて目薬で刺激を与えて涙が出るのを促進させてるだけなんじゃないかって思ってんだよな。いったあよしやろうちょっと待っていたもめが痛いもうやろ
う Look at that sun. We've got a long,
うちょっ
beautiful
と
day
逆効
ahead
果
of
目
us.
薬痛いもうすげえ痛い
Why are you smiling like that? You must really
あ
like
や
it
っぱ
out here,
ルー
huh?
プしてんのかな最後笑ってるって言って死んだから死んでもう一回生を受けて今ここにいる的な私しますいや痛いあ夕方に時間が飛んだと
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
本当にあんの
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall,
な
amazing
んて
tree
流線の使いみたい
covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on
な
that.
よく注意してみておくよ11年間きちきちきちきち
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece?
最初は飛んでましたよ向こうら
I
へ
can't
んに
find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
ここ最初の1回目の時できなかったよねこれあもういいっすかもういいっすかもういいっすかもういいっすかああ
Okay.
こ
Go
れ
ahead,
相
kid.
当疲れるこのゲームマジで
Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this
ベニー
every
ワン
day.
イヤー
That's a great
1
idea.
歳。
You know, it'll really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
いや目薬効いてるかも。
What was that?
普通に効いてるかも。今の音なんか落とした？
No, it's odd. So I figure this battery isn't even working.
あ、また来ちゃった。はい。はい。お、天才赤ちゃんパ
Oh, you
の
want to play
パー
along
ト
with。mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
目が痛くて、
Where was I?
ゴキブリいない？違った。影だった。あ、ゾーン入った、ゾーン入った。もうゾーン入りました。あ、特にないのこれやること。もう目がいたずらに乾いていく。
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
これのどこが好き？
I like
具
the
体的に
music.
聞いてくる。
That's
嫌なやつだな。
specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worried that might have something to do with it.
バグってる。なんかなんもなさそうな。なんもなさそうだなこれ耐えても。きついって。
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
何これ。雲。
I don't know. Probably solving the problems in the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
見えない姿が。
Yeah, but. No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
あ、船描くやつ
Do
だ
you
これ
think。you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
何の電話？
Okay.
変更委員会
I
みたい
understand.
ちゃんと聞いてなかっ
Thank
た
you。for considering my piece,
あ、
John.
作品出して
It really means a
どう
lot.
ですかみたいな。聞いたか、まあ結果はこうでしたって電話が返ってきた。
Oh.
曲かな？曲かな？お母さんが書いた曲。投げるわ。
Hey, we do
姿が見えないのよ。
in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll
全
just
然納
have to
得し
keep
てない
working at it.
から投げたって捉えてくれた。そんな前向きな理由で投げた。
See?
このピアノはマ
That
マ
used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
癒しポイント。
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything
もう
though.
マジ目開けてる間
He was what you
マ
might
ジで
call
喋れない。
the strong
きつすぎて。
silent type.
癒しポイント。
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
ゾーン。あ、普通にしちゃ
Hey,
った。
Benny. Are you ready to see something
あ、
really
猫。
special?
猫閉じ込めてるらしい。
I just don't want him to get a tat. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
What's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here,
アーニ
I
ー。
say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Vincent,
めっちゃプロペラみたいな音してるけど、アーニー。
So sweet.
あー、また来ちゃった。めっちゃプロペラみたいな音するじゃん。
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
マジでか、虫に見えるフローリングに黒点が歩いてたら。
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like
嬉
you
しい
just。want to jump up and down?
ぴょんぴょんって跳ねたく
Now
な
what
るわ。
about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note
わかんない。
different. That one sounds sad,
わかんないのよ。
doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
なんか今のちょっと音変えただけでも
Sort of like me and your little friend.
聞こえ方変わってくるみたいなのを今日物語に関わってそうな物語っていうか物語に使われてた曲に関わってそうな感じするな。ねえ、君もそう思うでしょ。
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor.
教授だから好きになってくれた。
Gravitas.
年の差はあった。
You know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go?
誰が撮ったんだこれ写真。こっちもだけど。前ギリシャ行ったんだよなこれ。エジプトで。
Now, you know the ancient
Trophyを持った
Egyptians believed
向こうには
cats
神の
had
力がある。
godlike powers.
も
They
う
would
確
have
かに。
worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
ちょっと伏線的なこと言ってるね。アーニーがいないけど。じゃあマジなんもないなら耐久させるなよ。なんもないならいいじゃんもう。え、何？ああ、驚かせるやつか。曲弾いて。ああ。ジャニュアリ1月の何日か初旬。
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
わからん。わからんわからん。
I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything.
この街にそんな人いないよって。
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with
あ、も
her.
うできない。
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
奥さんのこと？お母さんのことか。なるほどね。
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
オキエム、オキエム。何これ？あ、なんかやれと。うん。猫が描いたよ。
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focused on the interview, honey. I got this.
面接？キャ キャリアーズ。次行くか。
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
犬っぽい。あらちゃちゃちゃちゃちゃ。蛍光色のしっこしてるじゃん、もう。
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please
なんでお母さんの
the cat know.
姿が見えないん
It's
だ。
time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
片目。
This is called a
しっここれ。
metronome. We use it to measure time so
Shikko.
we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to
わかる
visit.
よ。シーンが先に進むんだろ、これ。
You
ま
know,
た
my
来たら。
father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live
こ
on
れあれだ
after
ね
you're。
目
gone.
の焦点が変わるんだね。
So I asked him, what about your
奥
children?
にカーソルを置くかって。
You know, I'm
手前のものに
a
置くかで。
genius just as I was.
おもろいね、これ。細か
He
い。
said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in
おじいちゃん。
10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
終わりかな。何ですか？これさすがに我慢する。これさすがに我慢する。目が疲れるともうマジ体力にくる。前回もそれでやめたんだったわ。え？何？まだ？まだ？え？これ意味ないやつもしかして。意味ないかあれかわかんないのがだるいな。無理。だいぶ慣れた目やけんの。
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
OK。早くね？
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off.
あー、怖い。ずれ
You're
たわ。
off, Ben. You can't hear that?
むずいでしょ、こんなん。むずいでしょ。無理でしょ。
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on
Nani
it.
これ？
Just like that.
何これ？カメラか。
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
あ、いた。
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every
裏庭に行けって
day,
言って
you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
で、黒絵に合うんだね。多分。
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God, L, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
え、これ、
What
あれが、
did you just say?
大丈夫これ。
No,
ピックアップされないんだ
I'm
けど。
really worried. Here, can it...
できないじゃん。
So you're saying it's
カー
a
ソル合わせたのに。
coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that? I'm still not understanding how you
Yes,
let
じゃね
this
えかよ。
happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just
日本語がわからない。日本語がわからん
To。find a stray
なんて言ってるの？
cat alley.
バグだろ、これ。ただのバグだろ。
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky.
あれ、あ、写真撮っても進むのか。
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah. Got those too.
Extremely expensive, right?
驚くほど高い本買ってくれた。俺のために。
I mean, they did. Here's what they did.
こあれじゃん。第2回戦のリスポーン地点じゃん、ここ。中間地点。中間セーブ。なんかもう目開けんの余裕になったわ。いや、余裕じゃないかも。あ、犬の声がする。犬ではないかもしれないけど。死肉を貪る獣の音がする。マジでもう目開けんの得意になった。これ早くして。早くして。完全に静止してね。はなんで待たせたの？完全に静止してる？いや。
I know it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
むずくねむずくねおい。むずいぞ。
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I've been listening to him in that competition.
コンテストクソむずいんだよ。むずいってかできないようになってんだよ。
Not if you win.
本番。カーソルどこなのかわかんないこれ。一番最上端なのかな。ポイントは。
Okay. 2 brackets.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
合ってんじゃ
I
ん。
mean, everything is wrong with that.
これはいかがのものかと言ってツイッターにあげるんでしょ、写真撮って。まだある。体きした。よくやった。カメラがよくわかんない、マジで。どういうこと俺の理解力がないだけ。あ、黒江来た。なんか言ってる。あ、引っ越してきたんだっけ。一人でやる？一人でやったことある人いるこれ。それを聞きたいわ。自分ですか？遅え遅え。まあまあ遅え。いや男だろこれ。
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
ちょっとむずい。取れた。取れたね。
Oh shoot. I think I gotta go.
あ、これ難かった気がする。めっちゃ難かった気がする。
Try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
いけたわ。
What the hell? How did he do that?
どうやって撮ったことを認知して。こっちが撮ったこと分かってんの。
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
あ、すごいすごいすごいすごい。わーお。これミスったら、大ポカしたらどうなるんだろうな。
Wow, L. He's
ちゃんとやろう、ちゃんとやろう。
My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical
あ
prodigy.
れ
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
長い。
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
一生このフレーズ弾いてるやん。
More wine?
ここだけ覚えさせた
I'll
だ
have
ろ
a。little more wine, please.
Nah, don't try.
てか違うじゃん、これ音階がさ、多分。全然左の方行っても低くなんないじ
The class is world history. My
ゃん。あ、
name
これクロエとイチャイチャするやつだ。
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you some.
変なお隣さんへ。
Everything you know about the civilization.
同じクラスだなんてすごい偶然。これだけ覚えてほしいんだけど、学校では他人のふりをしてね。
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
過去を忘れるものは同じ過ちを繰り返すものだ。
Now I will go on.
これもなんか関わってそう、物語。
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
過去を
Right, I
忘れるものは同じ過ちを繰り返すものだ。だろ。
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
教えてあげない。
It's that people who are in the past always
ルート変わるのか
remember-
な、これって。
I don't know what I'm saying.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there?
やかましいな、先
If
生。
we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting
長っ。
for. Grades. Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work.
なんか実績解除した。
20%. That's
几帳
the
面っ
work
ていう。
we do while at class. Participation. 20%.
実績 20% 出るタイプ。
I will give you a moment
リアルだ
to
な。
write this all down.
書いてますよ。終わりかな？もういいかな？もういいだろうな。チラチラ見んじゃねえよ。もういいよな。なんかちょっと追加要素あった場合を考えてもう夜も眠れません。
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
ドリキャス、
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will
コン
admit
クスタ
that.
ー。
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think.
新しいコンクテクスタントが現れた。ついに大人気のコンクスターがえ？両親街両親街なんていう名付け方しないだろ。元は何なんだろう。まあいいや。あ、ゲームしてる。
Definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
あ
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class.
あ
I don't know what
助けなか
I'd
った
do without old Benny.
助けなかったけどね。
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
You are not my friend, by the way.
ちゃんと覚えてる。助けてくれなかっ
I
た。
decided our relationship is purely transactional.
どういうこと？助けてくれなかったのに。い
I really want
や、ごめん、
this
喋
one.
って。
Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
くすぐりボールダメージ受けてるそう。
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff.
任せてくれ。
Not me, though. I'll actually kill you
自由
if
式
you draw me.
自由
You
式
saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
書いちゃう。
Ben,
んな可愛くないだろ。
why did you draw me? You're not good
こんな可愛くないだろ。ふざけんな。
So ugly. Ugh.
こっちの方が可愛いわ。ふざけんな。 何これフィッシングスペア。めっちゃ足しびれてないなよ。足しびれてるわ、目可愛くわ。ちょっと足が足がしんどい。ちょっと足が。
It's called a magnet school.
本当に足しんどい。いったいったちょっと待って本当にいって痛い目を酷使するゲームなのに足が痛っああまだ全然治ってないけど痛っもう本当にめっちゃしびれた血がずっと止まってた痛っ痛っ足のしびれマジでこの世の痛みの中でも結構上だろこれマジで我慢できない、いやせざるを得ないんだけどめっちゃ痛も続けようはあ痛え
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in
学部長に会っ
and meet
て
the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. It's just, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
1対1ではないけど1対2
Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for
面
an
接失敗した
audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician
お嫌なや
yourself.
つだな
Where did you study?
親の学歴まで
Berkeley, but I was
聞いて
in
く
the
るなんて
composition department.
Ah, and who did you
嫌な
study
方
under?
針
John MacDonald?
嫌な方針
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I used.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described
僕
me
は
that
そう言われ
way,
ます
if you can believe it.
私もそう言われますってこと
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm,
よく言うぜ
very caring.
目痛い目痛い目痛い目痛いもういいかな目痛い目痛いめっちゃごますってたな
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a
無理
lot
な
of
やつ
stuff I've not taught you
無理な
properly.
やつ
So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school
で
like
きないと
that
ころを
when
見る
I was your age.
一回
I
で
wouldn't
き
be
ないのを
working
や
in
ら
this
せるっていう
boring
タイプ
job
の
or
人
living in this boring town, I'll tell
そう
you
いう教
that.
え方の人しわくちゃにするする
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
反抗期投げるしわくちゃにした上に投げる
Oh my God, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed us.
終わりしわくちゃにした上に投げて終わりしわくちゃにしつつ投げたけどまだ練習はすんの
Don't Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
出るよ、俺絶対出る。絶対出るよ。反抗期だから。あれ出られない。有料期間過ぎちゃった。
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
出られない。
What is she obsessed
出られない、
with?
出られない。従わない。反抗する。コンクスタ
What
で
are。you doing? I explicitly asked you
こ
not
ん
to
な目の前で
pick
反
up the
抗
phone.
するなよ。
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you
お父さんは
know
理解
about
が。
anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Did I just cause a fight with your parents?
そのまさかだ。
Sorry, dude.
この瞬間を楽しむべき。
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across
広
the
角タイ
board,
プは軟体タイプに
Jason
強
had
い
to。perform well
カニは
against
タコに
mom.
強いのね。
So we gotta be leaning on Lobstar a lot more.
知らんやつ、知らん単語ばっか出て
Then,
くる。
once we get to the trench,
嘘のレポ漫画みたい
call
な。
craniate types. So chondro.
あ、やべ、まばたきしちゃった。
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her
アヌ
land.
ビス的な意味だったの。あの猫は。最終
And
版
what
に
if
出て
they
く
are
るや
deemed
つ。
unworthy?
どうなの？
Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is
Mr. Kid.
He's got
ASMR。右からめっちゃなんか、
the head
さ
of
さ
a
やき声がして。
crocodile,
お隣さんへ
fur。of a lion. See,
パパが寝たら家を抜
and
き
the
出して
body
ビ
of
ー
the
チに寝るつもり。
hippopotamus. So I would not say that to
招
her
待してほ
face.
しければ便秘で、
Now,
先生が便秘で苦しんでる
as you
姿を
see,
描いてみて。
she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house.
いやー、どうし
You better pick、up
前回どうしたっ
all
け？前回どうしたかっていうと、前回どうしたっけ？出た。前回出た。いやー、でも出ないの心苦しい。で、
Slightly worried about having him
い
change
や
schools.
ー、出ないでいく
He's
か。
starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that
本番これより全然早かったな。
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all.
無理無理無理無理。
But I don't think
無理になって無理になって無理になってる。
understand what that is.
え、まばたきしてないと思うけど今。下判定になったか、終わったか。出ないで、やってみる
Lights
か。
out. You need to be rested for
いやー、
tomorrow.
やだな。
Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me. Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not mom says.
Benny, I say turn the lights off.
は
Not
い、
just Mom.
消しますよ。消さなかったらどうなったんだろう。そういうパターンも気になる。ごめん。ごめん。寝るよ俺は。すまん。違うパターンも見たいんだ。実績を解除したけど。むずくねむずくねこれのおかげで簡単になるとか本番では。本番は簡単になってんのかな、抜け出さなかったおかげで。もういいや、もういいや。よし、本気出そう。
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very
俺も楽しみだよ。
excited to hear.
簡単になってる。簡単になってる。 簡単になってる簡単になってる。やっぱ練習の成果が出てるわ。おお、ほんとだ。ルート変わった。睡眠重要だったわ。睡眠学習法。これ1周目もうやば小さくて、いやもういいですって、もう帰ってくださいって言われたんでそこまで言われてないけど、もういいですとは言われた。
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having.
あ、やべ、また来ちゃった。
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a
うまく
professional
弾けたどころか。
at 11 years old.
That's your mother saying that. Yeah, she doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians?
何書いてんの ?TA。
They are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
TAE。
Seen the look on that old jerk's
She-
face when he realized what he had on his hands.
You think he was impressed?
Richard! His dentures nearly fell out. His mouth was
Ta-
open so wide.
So what? Our kid's a prodigy?
I don't like that one.
え
He sounded
何
pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Sounds pretty
Star-
goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Just enjoy the
Stay-
music tonight, will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am.
We should do this more often.
Oh, trust me, I know. With summers like this, we should be doing this every night.
Stay here。
Why
ここにいたいって
can't
こと
we do
か。
this every night? How do you know?
Well,
ここにいて、
it's up to us.
I know, but we won't.
ここにいてか。
I know we won't. We're never gonna be as smart as we are right now.
Anyone ever told you the tendency of ruining the moment in the cutest way ever?
Yeah, you have.
話長っ。
Yeah. You work so goddamn
すごいな。ここまで
I'd find you adorable. if
長
you
く作ってん
didn't
の。
piss me off so much.
You hear that, Benny? Our entire relationship.
聞いてなかった。あんまり聞いてなかっ
Come
た。
on, I was joking. You never piss me off.
Well, that's a lie.
Listen, I know I can be tough, but you know I'm never actually mad at
本当かよ。
you, right?
We know, honey. Trust us. We know.
終わった。
Okay.
あ、終わってなかった。くそ。
You don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean? Of course he
開けたい。
wants to.
I just
あ、あれか
wanted。to
合
feel
格数値か。
Sure. Open it
開けたくない
whenever
わ。
you want, sweetie.
開けたくなったら開けるわ。心臓が鳴ってる。もう別に好きなくなっちゃってるお母さん。水飲もう。じらそう。たっぷりじらそう。めっちゃそわそわしてんじゃん。開けたくなったらって言ってる側が一番もうそう、もう気が気じゃないって。はい、開けますよ。検討を重ねました。さあ、結果は
What does it say?
Give him
読めない。
time to read it.
心拍がすごい。
Why are you being silent, Ben?
What does
it say?
Don't pressure him. He'll tell us once he's ready to tell
な
us.
んで
That's
落ちてんじゃねえかよ。
It's just a school. It's nothing life or death.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would have been a great opportunity, but it's nothing life or death at the end of the
ど
day.
こだよ、こんなの。面接でやらかしたから。てらんねえわ。
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing
う
clears.
つ病になっちゃった。
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
ちなみにもう一回顔出したわ。
I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
あ、
Crucial time in his development.
あいつじゃなかった。
Shouldn't be confined to his room.
K しかと。K しかと思いました。
You know,
トゥルーサイトさんかと思いましたけど。
make sure he engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really.
こそこそ話しやがって。あ、やべ、また来ちゃった。なんだ。今普通に瞬きしちゃった。スルーされた。あ、クロエといるはずだった。海岸的な。何も起こらなそう。
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
クロエのいない日々。何の時間だよ。で、こんなシーンなかったよな。一周目。え、何えシュールすぎるだろ。こんなゲームかつてないだろ。え、どういうこと？あ、これあったわ。そう、絵の才能になんか目覚めるパート。何やってるんだ。完全に没頭してるわ。はい。船の絵しか描かない。あ、上手くなってる。表彰されてるけど。
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portraits. She literally just left with her dad in tears.
何言ってるか分かんなかった。馬がどうとか言ってたけど、なんか気に入らねえやつが描いた絵を一等にしなかったからってこと。全然聞いてなかった。黒絵とまだ線ある。なんか脈あるのこれ。美術学校。なんで、あ、これなんかふざけた回答するやつじゃん、確か。はい。なんか覚えてるわ。あ、二段落。そういうことか。二段階絵の中に絵が入ってるよっていう。ちょっとこじゃれたことが言ってんのね。なるほどね。で、入学できたと。骸骨。死のシンボル。リンは知らん。なものも知らん。
So don't just sit there slack, John. Make
切り散らかした。え？
Oh, how very wacky and fun. It's very zany. Very kitsch.
端に置いとこう、こいつは。
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
またあ、これ飾られるやつじゃなかった確か。
Feel each shape. I want you all to take a long look.
そのまま飾られるんだよな確か。ほら。
He has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
あ、今なんか喋ろうとしてた。何がなんだか。
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so
これが
sincerely
花瓶。
ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly,
わ
I'm
からん。
actually dizzy.
この辺は覚えてる。なんか意外とあれだな、どの選択肢選んでも 収束しそうだな。
The opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one
チャン
thing,
ス。
it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door.
少々お待ちを。
I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin, marvelous show last week. Truly stunning.
じゃあこの辺にしようかな。どうやってやめるんだっけな。カメラを一回切って、これで、あれ戻れないのか。どうやって戻るんだこれ。契約させられそうパートなんで確かこれ。あ、オッケーオッケー。セーブとかあったんだっけな。いいのかな。何してのいや見ての通りですよ。はい、じゃあ今回は終わり。はい、また。